Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy NeoXO, and today I'm bringing you guys another video. Today I'm gonna be talking about Black Clover episode 126. So we just gonna get straight into it, talking about the facts. So pretty much this episode was fire, and I don't care what nobody say. Some people gonna say it was a bad episode just on the fact that they wasn't even throwing hands, pretty much. Cause you know Black Clover, they throwing hands. Not literally, because most of the time they using magic, but y'all know what I mean. They fighting and they battling and they going back and forth with their grimoires. But in this, we ain't getting none of that. We just got comedy. And this episode was funny, dog. Like, I'm telling you, this episode was funny. I watched it with my girlfriend and we was cracking up. Pretty much this episode was just very comedic. And towards the end, it got a little more serious, but I'm going to get into that toward the end of the review. But for the most part, the episode was very funny. Like, for example, whenever Charlotte first woke up, alright, so Charlotte had first woke up and she didn't even have like a chance to get her thoughts in order, you know what I mean? She didn't get a chance to get her thoughts because she was possessed, man. Like, somebody else was in her body, you know what I mean? Like, she had another spirit in her body. So when she woke up, she was trying to get her thoughts together, and she seen Yami, and Yami just busts up in there. She's like, "Oh my God, Yami!" And everybody knows she got a crush on Yami. So throughout the episode, she was pretty much trying to reveal her crush for Yami. But as you know, Black Clover, or in most anime in general, the characters don't really get together until the end of the anime. But people know who they want to be together, or they can predict or theorize who is going to get together. And I'm telling y'all for a fact, Yami and Charlotte are going to get together. Everybody knows this. But they're not going to reveal that to the end. And basically, we can see inside Charlotte's head thoughts. Charlotte's like, man, I love Yami. And she actually confesses it. And like the middle of the episode, she goes in front of her squad and she's like, y'all are probably going to hate me for this, but I am madly in love with Yami. And her squad at first, they didn't say nothing, but then it was like, oh, well, since you being honest, I'm gonna be honest too. I had a boyfriend, and like, cause you know the Blue Rose Knights pretty much don't really like associate with men. So for her to come out in front of her squad and say that she likes Yami, that's character development right there. You know what I mean? She's developing as a character, and she's admitting, she's being open and honest with her squad. She being honest with them. You know what I mean? And I think that's pretty cool how she was able to be honest, and they were accepting of her. She thought they were gonna reject her and be like, "Ew, you're trash because you like a man," but actually they was like, us too. Like, we just was keeping it a secret, and now that's builds like a closer bond between them, because now there's no secrets in between them. You know what I mean? But I think the scene, going back a little bit, I think the scene where whenever she first woke up or whatever, and Yami came in there and she started running through the whole town. She knocked over a vase. She almost ran over an old lady. She had a baby in her hand. She was running across the water. Like, that was pure comedy right there. And I think pretty much a lot of the comedy also stems from the fact where she was not able to get out her feelings. She was stuttering. She's like, yeah, Yami. You know what I mean? So I think that was pretty funny. And then they had some more comedy. This episode was just funny, son. And then like at the end, closer to the end, Yami was like, she was about to confess, and Yami's like, I already know how you feel. So we thinking, all right, he about to be like, oh, I already know you like me. This man go come say, you hate me, don't you? And then like her face just dropped. She was like, man. And then Asta was like, this leads me to believe that Asta and Noelle gonna get together, because obviously I think they're gonna get together, but at the same time, Asta, all the girls like Asta, son. Like, I'm telling you, all the girls like Asta. Mimosa like Asta. Noelle like Asta. Nero might like Asta. She always around Asta. I don't know, but Asta basically said, man, she don't hate you, she trusts you. I get the same feeling from Noelle, and we already know Noelle like Asta. So pretty much that's what that. I don't want to talk about that too much, but toward the end of it, basically, we get to see what they came in the first place. Yami came to talk to her about the curse, because you know Asta is about to get executed by the kingdom because they blaming him, and they need somebody to blame, so they blamed Asta because he's a peasant. But Yami like, nah, we not doing that. So he's looking for hints and clues, and he basically, as we know, Charlotte has a curse, and he's asking about her curse pretty much. He's like, wait, why you got a curse or whatever? And she was like, because she got her family got cursed by a mage long ago. And then she revealed, she was like, but shouldn't you be asking somebody in your own squad, pretty much, because there's someone in your own squad who's even more cursed than her. And then it cuts to Gordon playing with some voodoo dolls. So, and then Gordon making a creepy face. Gordon is creepy, dog, but I like Gordon though. He be mumbling, he be like, I have so many best friends, y'all are my best friends, I love you all. And nobody be knowing what he talking about. But yeah, I'm not even gonna make the review too long. I enjoyed the episode. It was very funny. Subscribe to the channel if you like it, and leave a like and all that good stuff. But I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video, and I'm out.